guys, so I want to take a moment and talk to you guys all about this. That is going to be great. I got it for my husband for all of our wood. So not sure if you can see, this is where our wood pile is. It's just piled onto the ground, and you can see there's snow all over, which means all of that wood is soaking wet and we cannot use it. So I got this. It's going to be 8 foot. There's different sizes. You guys, super easy put together. You can see this is very lightweight, but it's going to be able to have a really nice construction to it to put together. And this way the logs are not going to be sitting onto the ground. But my favorite thing with this is there's going to be a cover. So that way when it is snowing like this, if we want to bring a log inside, or if it's raining and you're trying to have a fire, whatever the case is, the wood is really hard to use. So now with the cover, we're going to be able to have it year round and not have to worry about all these weather conditions. There are different sizes. Ours is going to be the 8 foot by 4 foot by 13.8 inches, which means that it's going to have the firewood cover is going to be 8 foot by 3.5 foot by 24 inches. All right, you guys, so I started moving some wood over, but it is pretty cold out, so I'm just going to kind of do that and put this cover on just so I can show you guys how it works. So on the inside, you can see kind of what the inside looks like versus the outside. And so all we're gonna do is just kind of slide it over top. All right, so you can see this is by Viva Home. All right, it has that little handle right there. And then that kind of helps because this is gonna be like a vent. And then you also have one of the vents over on this side. So you're gonna have a zipper right there to get from the side. All right, then you have a zipper down the center and also a zipper on this side. So one thing that makes it nice, you can see that there's Velcro. That's gonna really help you kind of lift up the sides. So right now I am opening it from the center. So when opening it from the center, I'm gonna be able to use the Velcro that's on here because there's also Velcro on the bottom to be able to lift up the one side and have that up. And I'm even gonna be able to do it to the other side as well. So you can see that using the Velcro is gonna allow you to kind of lift up for easy access. And then there's also Velcro placed, so even if you're opening it from the side, you're gonna be able to use the Velcro and attach it that way. That way, if you're opening it from the center or the side, you're gonna have easy access. And then you have this on both sides. All right, I already have it connected, but it's gonna be able to tighten up, and it's also gonna be able to go around the frame. So that way, even if you have strong winds, this is not gonna pick up. But here's this side one. So you're gonna be able to kind of open that up to be able to get wood out of the side. And then you're able to see there's also Velcro right there to where you're gonna be able to kind of have that flap down so the zipper's not exposed. The firewood cover is gonna be made of a sturdy 600D Oxford fabric with a PU coating. And it's also made with that 1.2 millimeter thickened steel tubes with a double powder coated finish. So that way it's gonna have all weather protection. But overall, definitely satisfied and recommend going and getting.